I want to carry on with lines passing through points and parallel lines, because there's a question involving a parallel line here. Oops, start the vid. Not that I'm going to go above 10 minutes anyway, but still. Question 7 on page 85 says this. Find the equation of the line which passes through 0, 2. Oops. 0, 2. So I've got to pass through that point there. And it's parallel to y equals 3x minus 4. But if I'm going to be parallel to this line, guess what? My gradient's going to be the same. So here I go. Y equals 3x plus c. I don't know what the intercept is going to be yet, but I know the 3x has to be the same because 3 is the same gradient as the 3 there. So far I've got a partly finished equation. Now, in order to find the intercept, I'm told that I've got to pass through this point, therefore I've got to substitute the values into the y and into the x appropriately. So here we go. My y value is worth 2, so 2 equals 3 times nothing plus c, so 2 equals nothing plus c. Therefore my intercept is going to be 2. Okay, the zeros disappeared. 2 equals c, c equals 2. What is my equation? Y equals 3x, to make it parallel to the original equation, plus 2, and that's it. And look nice and closely. That's the phone. I'm going to have to pick it up in a minute. Might pause the video. That is parallel to that. Look, 3x and 3x, and that will pass through 0, 2. That will pass through 0, minus 4, and they're parallel, but they pass through different points on the y-axis. Okay. Now the phone stopped ringing, so I'm going to do another question. Question 8. Find the equation of the line that passes through 1, 5. So this time I'm going to go through 1, 5. So I've got to, it says so, and I've got to pass through the equation, sorry, I've got to be parallel to the equation y equals 3 minus 2x. I've got to be parallel to that horrible thing, and I've got to pass through there, and I've got to find the intercept, and then I've got to find the equation. Right, here we go. Y equals mx plus c, but I don't like it written all backwards, so I'm going to arrange it in this form. Y equals minus 2x, it says so, plus 3, and now I feel very happy that it's lined up properly. Now, to be parallel, therefore my y must be minus 2x plus something, which I don't know yet. So what am I going to do? I want to take my x value and stick it in there, and I want to take my y value and stick it in there. Look, I'm all colour coding nicely today. Choose a different colour so it stands out. We'll go for one of these little orangey things. Right, here I go. Y is 5, so here I go. 5 equals minus 2 times 1 plus c. So y equals minus 2 plus c. Take the minus 2 over and plus it. So c is going to be 5 plus 2. So my intercept will be on 0, 7. So what is my equation? Final punchline. I've got y equals minus 2 x's plus 7. Alright, let's just go around in yellow. That equation exactly fits, where are we now? That one that I rearranged. Look, the same gradients, minus 2 and minus 2. Here this one's got an intercept of 3, this one's got an intercept of 7, so I know they're parallel, but they pass through two different places on the y-axis. Maybe I should do one more, a difficult one. What's on the other side? Oh, it's the assess. Might do a few of those as well. I want to do question 10 as well, because I've got the space and the time. Hopefully it won't be too complicated. Right, back to black. It says I've got to find the equation that passes through the coordinates 4, minus 1. Straight away I'm scared because I've got minus 1 there. And I've got to be parallel to this thing as well. 3x plus 2y equals 10. Well, I don't like this at all. I've got to get it parallel, and I've got to make sure the gradients are the same, otherwise it won't be parallel. I've got to get it in the form of y equals. So how about starting with 2y equals 10, doing minus 3x's. Alright? And so y has to be 10 minus 3x. Divide it all by 2. And so y is going to be 10 divided by 2, 5. 3 over 2 minus 1.5 lots of x. So this is the equation equivalent to this rather neat looking thing, but at least it's in the form of y equals mx plus c. Arrange it even nicer. Let's get the gradient, minus 1.5 times x plus the 5. That exactly matches y, should have been in blue, that exactly matches y equals mx plus c. Right, there's your m, minus 1.5, and there's your intercept, c. Now I've got to pass through this point as well, which means I've got to substitute my 4 in the x value and the minus 1 into the y value. So here we go, let's get substituting. So what we got here, xy, here we go, minus 1 equals, and the gradient's going to be minus 1.5, this says so, minus 1.5 times 4, because that's the x value, plus c. So minus 1 equals, what's 1.5 fours? 6. So it's minus 6 plus c. So my intercept is going to be minus 1 plus 6, 5. What equation have I created? I've created the equation y equals, and the gradient is minus 1.5 plus 5. Oh, should be an x there, shouldn't it?